I know, me too. Wow. Talk about losing track of time. Okay, hold on. Oof. All right. All right. Hold on, guys. We're here.
Oh my goodness.
I know. 23 seconds. Oh, shoot.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Log Talk Radio.
Look at my shirt.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Soaking wet.
Wow. Oh my God.
Oh, man.
For the next 2 fun-filled hours,
Got it right.
get ready to learn something new, be inspired, enlightened, spooked, helped, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two...
We don't even know.
So please welcome...
We don't even have a clue.
Hey, everybody.
I gotta open up this computer.
Wow. I'll tell you something. Talking about cutting it close to turn
God.
everything on.
I don't even have everything on yet.
Nope. She was taking a nap. I lost track of
I
time.
fell asleep. Well, Buddha got me
23
nice and
seconds. I said,
warm.
Michelle, we got 23 seconds. I'll start everything up. You just go do what you got to do, and then we'll get back. And
I'm
we'll
like,
get here.
I gotta go pee. Oh my God. I went to the bathroom. I gotta go pee. I'm like, oh my God. Look, I went to get coffee. My shirt soaking wet. I'm like, oh my God. I gotta go pee. I'm like, oh my God.
I haven't had a chance to go yet. So,
Hi, Kaden.
yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, we gotta.
Oh my God. It's just one of those things. And the board is like, woo,
Lit up like a
So,
freaking
and I'm
Christmas
just starting
tree.
Restream right now. So, give me a minute here, guys.
We're still waiting for the computer to even open up everything. I still haven't even got anything up.
No, Michelle doesn't even have
Wax,
a computer.
wax, wax. So, Kaden, did you watch our really heavy duty show we did last night?
Yeah.
Lord in heaven. I'm surprised anybody is not freaking like freaked out at us today because we talked some heavy duty stuff last night. Some heavy stuff about Ascension last night. And we literally are so surprised people are not like going, what the heck?
I want to show you why I was kind of all tied up. Yeah. So I was
computer.
You just ate.
It's diabetes. I got the beaties, guys. The beaties is kicking my butt.
And this is my fault. So I'm going to show you guys why I was late. And I do apologize for that. Because normally I'll wake Michelle up. So I got to lean in to show
you know what it was?
guys.
I was awake, but the dog snuggled up to me, and that was it.
So
I was in a coma from that point on.
This is a Celtic Cross jade beaded bracelet. It's my first one. So this is the test. So, oh my God.
The chemical process.
So caught up in this. So you fell asleep? Honey, but what time is it there? Isn't it late there?
Yeah, it's like almost the middle of the night.
So I started making Celtic knot bracelets. I don't like the weave, so this is the test. That one's I'm not going to sell, but I am going to make some more of those. But I just wanted to see what you guys thought.
I was awake. You were doing the chemical process. I'm awake.
I'm still doing the chemical process on one of them.
Buddha comes up to me and starts like this, snuggles up to me like this.
Oh shit, my cigarette.
The heavy.
Somewhere.
Oh shoot. The heavy, like the little warm little body right next to me.
Yeah, she was awake 2 seconds ago.
That was it.
I says, Michelle, don't forget, we got a show in a half hour.
I'm like, yeah, no problem.
And I says, oh man, I gotta go finish. So I get it, I dry it, I shape it, and then to get the class ready, do this, do that. And I'm like, Man.
The Buddha comes running because you heard my name. His name.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
you and your
God.
little nap superpowers totally got
I'll
me.
tell ya.
Totally got me. Let me look close to this door. Because we get told by the teenager that we're too loud.
Oh, God.
Oh, this comes from the kid that plays the rap goes, yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right. So
Yeah. See the
we
little
have
mouth?
got-
See the little face sticking up over here?
Don't you eat that. That's
You
your
cannot.
mother's.
That's for my beaties, okay? That's for my
right.
beaties. You
All right.
don't have the beaties. I got the beaties.
Okay, we're gonna get going. I'm shuffling up the rune cards right now. So we're gonna get those going. And
We
then-
got the energy going now.
oh my God. I get so into trying to figure out this Celtic cross.
Hey, it's the full moon energy still going
Yeah.
on. I think if
So-
you guys feeling crabby out there,
I don't know, but I really do. I mean, if you guys get a chance, go over to the page. I'm not really 100% on the rap style of it, but the overall general style, I like the idea of it, that it looks like it's got the floating beads here. So literally, so I think I'm gonna do a different style.
You know
on
what?
the rap.
you know what's so cool about having a best friend that makes jewelry?
It's
Listen,
like-
I can put it in my order for my birthday and my Christmas present and my Mother's Day present and best friend day and everything. I'm like, I like one of those. I like one of that for that one. I like that one. I like that one. It's like the bomb, guys.
oh my God! So
I want a couple of those for the ascension. I'll tell you guys, I'm surprised you guys are not freaked out by all the heavy stuff that we put on you guys yesterday for the ascension, which we're gonna do it again next week.
It's what is it?
Hmm.
Oh, it's 9:03 a.m. We're too hyper for you, Miss Annabelle.
We're too hyper for you, girl.
Thanks, son.
In
Oh
Australia,
my God.
we're like the kangaroos, girl.
Oh, I'll tell you. All right. So yeah, because I've got the Irish heritage, which is Casey, and the family was from Ireland, and I really wanted to get, used to working the Celtic knots, and this took me a couple of days to figure out how to do this.
Mhm.
So, and I'm still not 100% with it. So this is just the test that will stay there. So,
The
but
test
then I
run.
can put the floating beads down for order.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I want one of those for my birthday. Hi,
Oh my
guys.
God. All right. So before we take names, I'm going to have to literally go over to the board. The board is full.
Wow.
Yeah, the board is full. So these callers have been waiting on the line for like 20 something minutes.
Longer than we were even awake.
I was awake. I was just busy wrapping something. So bear with us here, guys.
Buddha's superpower literally knocked me on my butt.
Mm.
Knocked me out.
All right. So we're going to go over to the first caller right now, guys.
The one that's been on hold the longest.
Yeah, literally before we got here.
And if any of you are a stalker, hi. Hi, Merv.
I don't even have time. to
Hi,
screen
Merv the
call,
perv.
so I don't have time.
Nope.
So this is what we're gonna do. Kendra, yours is not Kendra. Yeah, Kendra. Yours is still oxidizing in case you're on or listening.
Mhm.
So when it's off, it's dried, it's polished. Then I could get your order shipped out. So
Yes.
I'm still oxidizing it.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
still doing its thing. All right, so we're actually gonna take the first.
I was
caller.
so busy waiting for the oxidation that I fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it, so I'll check it during break. So yeah, it is what it is.
You know
All
what?
right.
Science.
Science.
You know, it's all about the science.
So all right, so the first caller is 3197,
All right.
and hopefully we can get this going for you. So we're gonna
Got
answer
this.
3197.
3197. Hello.
If the board answers, there we go. The board answered. Woohoo!
Hi, caller. What's your name?
Yeah, hi. My name is Bryn
Bryn,
from New York City.
Hi,
Oh.
Bryn.
Yes,
awesome. I like the name.
How are you going?
it's a Welsh name. My mother was from Wales.
Oh,
Very cool.
very nice.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a question for us, honey?
Wait. Do you know the Queen of England?
Yeah, I just want to see if there's I can get any message from Spirit. If that's possible.
Cool.
Okay.
We'll check that out for you, darling, right
All
now.
right, hold on.
So while
See what we
we're
can do.
pulling the cards for you, so do you happen to know the Queen of England?
Oh,
there,
Foley,
Bryn?
you stop.
Can you give her a message for me? I'm just kidding.
Stop. She's being a punk.
You know.
All right.
One of these days, I'll get a
Yeah.
message to the Queen of England.
God.
I want to know what she thinks of my wave. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. She's saying you got practice. You're too hyper. All right. So I'm actually pulling the runes right now because, like I said, we just kind of sat down 23 seconds ago. So it's like we're running a little late. Sorry, but we're here. So the first actual card you have is Lagoose, and Lagoose is a rune. It also represents the letter L, and it talks about water. And when we talk about water, we're talking about the way things flow. Now, it's actually in a good position. So they're mentioning intuition, emotional cleansing, like the way your life flows. You want to really pay attention to the way your life is flowing to make sure that just like a river, that it flows easy, without so much the stones and everything else. But what they do want you to look out for right now is Kango. And Kango, we actually talk about like knowledge, and we're talking about, in this particular case, like lack of knowledge, almost like like an innocent child. A child is innocent, so there's some knowledge that they do not have. So they're saying that there is a piece of knowledge that you are missing at the moment. Okay. So they want you to, so I don't know if it's as far as school or if it's as far as relationships.
That's where
Michelle's gonna pick
Yeah.
up. I'm just giving you the general of what the runes is saying. You also have what is known as the ward card. Now, the ward card deals with possibilities. We're talking about karmic credit, magical workings. A lot of positive things are coming to you. We just need to get by this knowledge part to figure out what piece of knowledge you're actually lacking right now. And that's where Michelle is going to pick up and fill in the blanks.
Yeah. So, Bryn, now I got a leg up card for you, and now I feel like there is something that's missing as far as I'm feeling like knowledge, that there's a knowledge piece missing that will help upgrade you education wise and help you go like a step higher as far as job and your like as far as your work, as far as like getting a better job and getting higher and higher in the workforce. So I feel like that's a very important piece of it, that there is a piece of knowledge that you're missing. But I feel like you're going to get that. I feel like there is going to be, the blank is going to be filled in other words. Okay. That's actually going to put you in, but it's really a good thing though. I feel like it's going to put you in a whole new tax bracket. Like it's going to lift you up totally. Like I'm not saying you're going to be Donald Trump, but I'm saying you're going to be totally into another tax bracket. You're going to really increase your worth, and it's going to put you in a much better way. So it's something that you definitely need to look into.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm being told. I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
okay. I'm being told that education and knowledge are two separate things right now. So basically, the knowledge has to do with personal knowledge, personal experience. Okay, so that's the way we're talking about, like, go with the flow. So it's not about how much education another individual has. It has to do with their personal knowledge of the topic or of the position or career you're in.
But you
if
know
that
what?
makes sense.
But I
okay?
also got the card that shows that things are going to be evened out. Like everything's going to even out. It's going to be like the scales have been evened. Like it's going to be, things are going to be fair to you. Like it's something that's owed to you karmic wise. Like it's a good thing. Like it's really going to be a good outcome for you, darling. So be aware and look for that missing piece, because that piece needs to be filled in for you, and go with it. Don't wonder away. Could this be it? Just follow the lead. Follow the universe's lead, because it's going to lead you in the right direction. Okay. All right.
Okay, hon.
Thank you so much for calling,
Thank
Bryn.
you so much, honey.
Awesome.
All right, we're gonna go to the next caller, which is
Skype number 11111.
11111.
11111.
That's right. 111.
11111 is the Skype number. Here we go.
Right.
And if the board would ever answer today. Yeah, well, there we go. Hi, you're live on the air at ATU Network. Huh?
What's your name, darling?
Hello.
My name is Deep. I said last one.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
didn't
sorry.
understand
Say that again, darling.
My name is Deep. I had called in last.
Oh,
Oh,
Deep.
Deep.
How are you, darling?
Sorry about that. Hi, hon.
How goes things with your
I'm doing very
issue?
well, thank you.
How goes things for you, honey? Did you want a general or did you want to check up on things?
Can we do a checkup to see how things, if there's any progress on the last count? And I would also want to know about the recent membership, which is on your website.
The what?
The membership of our website?
Oh, the subscription.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Yep. Sue can tell you about that. I'm going to start working on the love
Okay.
side
The
of
subscription
things.
is basically it's you get certain packages. The packages are available. You do get a free reading every month, and that's usually a free 30-minute reading.
Mhm.
No more than that every month to be a member of the Inner Sanctum. And of course, you get to see all the new
Inside
crystals,
stuff.
the inside stuff, and
Mhm.
anything else. And we're actually there for a lot of our peeps 24/7, especially when it comes to issues and things they're actually going through.
So you have
So-
access to us on a
Right.
different level.
Now, if you're looking to be a sponsor, that's a different type of package. So if you do have a small business, you do want to advertise, that is something that's on a different frame, and you could just email and I can give you the sponsor packages we have available as far as that.
I think
particular
he
thing.
wants membership versus
Yeah.
the sponsor
So,
package.
all right.
Okay, Deep, I feel like you're still along the same path, that things really haven't changed that much still. But I do still get a happy outcome in your effect. I do see that the fates are still involved. It's still fated. I got the fates card. I still feel like you're still patiently waiting for things to change. Okay, you're still very, very patient about the whole situation. Really, really sweet about it. Honestly, you are amazing about this. Like, you love her so much that you'll wait till the ends of the earth. Honest to God, she's so lucky to have a person like you. I honestly, any woman would be the luckiest woman on earth to have somebody like you. So she's still confused. She's still very confused. It's still very unfinished for her. Her mindset and her decision making. It's still not complete. Her process of completion is not set yet. But in that, I still get a happy outcome for you. So it's still going along the unfinished path of the fates. It's just not done yet. It's not done yet. What do you get to?
Yeah, see, I'm getting a lot of what you have. The first actual card that you actually have, it's a rune card. What I actually have for you is LS, and what you're dealing with right now is protection, safety, sanctuary, and trust. So I think a lot of it has to do with you. Actually, your heart is protected, and you need to trust. In other words, they are recommending that you actually create a sacred space and in order to keep that sanctuary for you going, because you don't want to falter off of that particular thing. But then right next to it, what we have is we have Jara, and Jara actually talks about talks about the wheel, like the wheel of the year of the wheel, so to speak. And what we're talking about here is like a harvest time. So they're saying it's time to be fruitful, and the harvest is coming towards you. So what I'm sensing is what you've been working towards. This is something that's going to come towards you right now. Also, somebody's going to be very sincere in offering you gifts. And what we're talking about right now in this particular rune is Gebu. And we're talking about a bond with a relationship coming towards you. Building a generosity, send positive energy. And also they're saying that they want you to manifest the positive aspects of what's going on, rather than wondering when it's going to happen. Physically see the happiness coming towards you is what they want to do.
Yeah.
That's what they recommended for you in order for you to help yourself, if you can understand that.
Yeah. It's still in the process, darling.
Yeah.
It's in the process of the fates and being aligned. It's not something that you can speed up because it's still part of the process is still her decision making, if that makes sense. So part of the process is still out of your hands.
Yeah.
It's out of your hands. Unfortunately, it's out of your hands. So
It does make sense. Thank you. Do you see any timelines or any indications of timeline?
no,
They're
darling.
saying harvest, and again, I don't know if it's harvest this year or next, but I'm seeing harvest season.
So that could be anywhere in the fall time, and I don't know what that means in your area. What
Yeah.
fall? What that looks like, but for us, that's usually September, October, November here. That's when we experience
sometimes
fall.
October.
Yes. So I don't know
So it
where you
depends.
experience fall time.
Yeah, it's
where
harvest
you are.
season.
But decision making is still in her hands, honey. So part of the process and what you're doing is I know you're waiting for her and you're trying to be patiently waiting for her, and you are. So the choice is yours whether you continue waiting too. I see you still waiting for her though. You know what I mean? I do see you waiting for her, honey.
Yeah.
So keep us posted and keep checking in with us, and we'll keep you updated with whatever changes that we see for you. Okay.
All right, good luck, hon.
Bye,
Thank you for
darling.
calling
That
in.
sounds good. How do I get in touch for the membership?
Okay,
subscription?
atunetwork@gmail.com. You can email me right there, or you can message us right on the ATU Network on Facebook.
Yep, and we'll help get you all set up, darling.
Okay. So you can just email
Okay,
us
thank
if you
you.
want, or go right to Facebook, which is ATU Network.
Yep, our pleasure,
right, hon?
darling.
No problem, sweetheart. Okay.
Okay,
now
we
we're
look forward to
actually
it.
going to go to the next caller, which is 3454.
All right. What's
Okay,
your
you
name?
ended 3454. Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. What is your name, sweetie?
Hi, thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I guess my question has to do with love and like what's coming up for me.
Okay, what is your name, honey?
Maribel.
Maribel.
Maribel. Oh, that's a pretty name.
Okay.
So you like to know what's coming up for you? Is it because the portal and the new moon is kind of making you wonder things, Maribel?
Well, you try to deal with love, and I'll try to deal with what's coming up.
Got it.
She's the love doctor. She's got the love cards.
Let's see what's cooking.
And
for
I'll see what the
Maribel.
runes have to say.
Let's see.
Okay, that one. Don't even know it's out yet.
Let's
Does anybody
see.
out there that's watching us right now notice that I kind of shuffle these with my eyes closed?
Hey, we all have our
Yeah,
routine
I
on how
know,
we do
it's
things, you know.
weird,
I
that
knock on
one.
my cards for every person at 3
Yeah.
times because I do, because it's to me the 3 is the symbol of the mystery of the
Oof.
Trinity.
All right.
So
All right. The first rune card I actually picked for you has to do with something being dried up. And again, it reminds me of like a dried up well, something that needs to be re-drilled and redug is the actual image they're actually showing to me right now. This particular card is a Lagoose, and Lagoose is all about you're actually moving against the current right now. So rather than flowing with the current, you're actually fighting against your own stream right now. And again, I think that has a lot to do with what's going on right now, and why you're feeling not so up and positive all the time. That's because you're fighting against it, and sometimes it is difficult, especially with family members are involved, that we do have to fight against the current constantly, and that's what it feels like to you right now. The next card that you actually had is Elahas, and Elahas has to do with you having like, oh, it's telling you to be careful who you trust or what you trust. And again, if you're moving against the current and they're recommending that you be careful with what you trust. In other words, what they want you to do is they want you to open your intuitive and your your intuition and your abilities to be able to sense it. Because sometimes some battles are just not meant to be won, depending on whether or not the individual or the individuals or the situation actually has that. Also, you have Othila. And Othila, you're actually talking about, they're talking about inheritance, heritage. And as far as heritage, they're talking about your heritage, your where your roots, where you come from. And sometimes that has a lot to do with our spirit guides and what they're trying to teach us as we actually open up and start to ascend. Because I am getting that you are getting gifts, and sometimes are you fighting against your gifts? Is that what's going on?
I try not to like fight it. I guess it's more of a I don't know exactly what's going on, and I don't understand it. Like
Okay.
feel like you cannot really.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. That's probably why it feels to you right now that you're fighting against a stream, because this is something that is going to come about. It is something that's going to be with you for a long time. So rather than fight against it, go with it. Write it down in a notebook is what they're recommending. I recommend that to everybody. So when you're sensing something or feeling something, write it down somewhere in a notebook, put it aside. This way, when you go back to it and you say, wait a minute, I remember that. Why do I remember? I seen that. Or I remember somebody said something to that, or I saw that, or I heard that. So you go back to your journal and you say, aha, this is it. You write down the date, you write down what you're seeing, you write down the time, and then you go from there. And it's going to help you trust your instincts a lot more. Sorry,
Oh God,
Michelle.
I went channeled off to another planet. Could not even remember my name.
Michelle.
Maribel. Thank you for telling me what my name is.
Okay.
All right, Maribel, I'm gonna have to tell you this straight. I have to tell you this straight. Okay. Now you think about a certain man. You still are thinking about this certain man that you want in your life. And it's kind of like a cycle, because you wanted this person to be in your life, but then you don't want him to be in your life. And then you want him to be in your life, and then you don't want him to be in your life. You wonder if he should be the man. Now tell me if I'm wrong. There is a man in your life that's like this with you, right? Maribel? 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 Hello? Maribel? Okay.
Yeah.
There is a man in your life that you think about quite often, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this man, you hoped that this is the man for you. Like, this is the man that you hope is the man for you. So you think about him on a regular basis, on a constant basis, and your thoughts go round and around and around by him. Is he the one? Is he not the one? Is he the one? Is he not the one? Should I be with him? Should I not be with him? I like him. I love him. Maybe I don't like him. I love things about him, but then I don't love certain things about him. Okay. I'm going to tell you, this is what they told me. I'm going to say it like they told me. He's a lazy bum. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. He's a lazy bum. Okay. He's a lughead. He doesn't have much imagination to himself. He's one of those guys that's like a big lug. He's, all sports all the time, but he doesn't really have much imagination beyond that. He's kind of like those type of guys. And like the truth has to be told, like that's the kind of guy. He doesn't have much imagination to him. He's one of those guys. The truth has to be told that you actually need somebody different. They see you with some type of man that's different, but you're kind of stuck in this around and around and around with him. You're not removing yourself from your thought process with this man. The thing is, you need to try to do this in order for you to allow different types of people into your life, because this type of man is a type of man that if you did get with him, you would be very bored with him very quickly. Okay. He's a lazy bum. Let me say it again, like they told me. He's a lazy bum. Okay. He is lazy. He has no imagination to himself. He doesn't see things beyond his nose. Okay. He's one of those man's man. He's not the type of man that would actually make you happy in the long run. Okay. He's handsome as hell.
Okay.
He's handsome. I see him handsome, sexy body, nice tushy.
Cheap as crows, girl.
Okay.
We're like
Right.
booked up over here.
I gotta tell her this though.
Stop staring at other people's tushies.
This is what they told me. Truth, look at it. Truth be told, like I gotta tell her the truth. The truth be told, like he's a hot guy. He's a hot commodity here. I can see why she's attracted to him. I can. I truly can, Maribel. But the thing is, in the long run, you won't be happy. You will not be happy. He's not going to feed your brain. Okay, he's not going to feed your other parts of your body. He's not going to help you with things that you need to sustain your stuff, your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. It's not the type of man that's going to complete you as a person as a whole. Okay, honey? I know he's hot as hell.
Okay.
Okay. I know it's tough to hear that because you've been really going around and around with this man thinking he's the one. He's not the one. Okay.
Unless he's Jason Momoa. He's probably the one for
But
everybody.
Jason Momoa has a lot to him, though. Jason Momoa has imagination.
We
and-
can all dream.
Yeah, well, Jason Momoa actually has kindness and compassion
Yeah, he really does.
and imagination, and like he can see beyond his nose. You know, this guy he's just a big handsome lughead. You know, and he's lazy.
Yeah.
He's lazy. Like you're not going to be happy with a lazy bum. You're not. Okay. So keep us posted with this all. Okay, Maribel. I think you honestly, and not only I, but the spirits, your spirit guides know that you can do much, much better than this. Okay.
Thank you so much for calling.
You
in,
keep
honey.
us posted. Okay, honey.
Thank you. All right. So the
Okay,
next one we're
yeah.
going to
All
go
right, honey.
to is 8860.
I mean, he's hot.
Okay. 8860. You are next up.
Not much between here. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. What is your name, honey?
Hi, darling.
It's
Pamela.
Pamela.
This is Amala.
How are you, honey? What can we do for you today?
How are you?
Good, darling. What can we help you with today?
Can I have a question?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. I was wondering about a relationship. It's interesting. I cut ties completely after going on and off with this guy for 2 years.
Okay. Did you say something about his blood type?
So I feel really fresh and new.
What?
What? Please say that
I'm
again.
sorry. Did you say something about his blood type?
I heard something about his blood type. Was that just spirit telling me that? What about his blood type? Are you trying to find out if his blood type is compatible with yours? What's going on, Pamela?
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you-
Say that again, honey.
What are you saying?
You've been with this guy for 2 years.
Talking to
Okay.
the mic. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, I let go of somebody in the past over, like, this has been in limbo land for 2 years,
Okay.
and so I feel like somebody new coming in.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
right.
see.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see what the cards have to say about that, honey. Let's see. Woo. Remind me of my name in case I go somewhere again. Woo. I
Yeah, I
tell you.
really did hear blood type.
I heard something about blood
Yeah, I
type
did
too. Let's see.
The spirit is really playing wonkers with us.
Wow,
tonight on
it's
this.
the moon is just
Yeah,
allowing
I
things to go crazy. I
know.
mean,
So low.
wow,
Love that
it took me somewhere. Whoa. Man, that dude had a nice butt.
Okay. Well,
Whew.
Zoe Low is the first rune you have to do. It talks about wholeness, empowerment, energy, well-being, also achieving success, celebration of life, health, abundance. So you do have a lot of positive things around you right now. But now we're actually going to go into Haligas. Now, Haligas is talking about disturbances like distress storms. So there's something coming up right now, like recovering from a crisis or things like that, which they're telling you to find in this particular card. They're telling you to find the hidden blessings. That's what they want you to do.
Okay.
They want you to find the hidden blessings in the transformation of what it is that you're dealing with. Okay. Also, you have
Okay.
Birkenau, which has to do with the birch tree. And that's we're talking about. Yep, good. Fertility, new beginnings, birth, renewal, inspiration. So you do have something of a new beginning coming towards
I will
you
pick that up.
after the bit of the storm. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Michelle, take it away.
All right, darling. Okay. All right. You know what? I think everybody heard the word blood type too. So I think spirit was telling us something. Okay. But you know what I think spirit was telling us? Okay. I'm going to tell you here, Pamela, neither one of these guys are the guys are the guys for you. Okay. Neither one is.
Okay.
Your actual soulmate is yet to come. Okay. The time is coming though, but it's going to be a little bit of time, and it's going to be somebody that was going to be compatible with you in no other way that you've ever experienced. Okay. It's going to be somebody that fits you like a glove. Someone that all your friends and family like. Because I feel like there's people in your friends and your family that don't like these guys. Maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's some friends and family that don't like these guys. And that's usually a sign right there.
Well,
They don't like them.
Yeah, it is. I picked some really doozy people.
Yeah. Yeah. So I see like you knowing it's the right guy because your people are going to really, really like that guy. They're really going to like that guy. Okay. That's the guy that's going to make you happy as a whole, because you're going to be happy in every way, shape, or form. He's going to complete you as a whole, with your soul, with your spiritual, with your whole body, mind, everything. And you're going to be happy all together as one tribe, you and him, your friends, your family, everything. Okay. So that's what you need, honey. You don't need these guys. These guys are not the guy. So if let these guys go, make room for the new one to come. I don't know what state you're in, but travel a little. I know everyone's scared of the whole Corona thing going on, but I would say broaden your horizons a little bit. Maybe take a class or do new things. Spread yourself a little bit so that way you can give yourself an opportunity to meet this person. Okay. That's what you need to do. But the person.
Do you feel a certain month or time frame when I need this?
I'm not seeing a time frame per se, but I'm feeling close, but I don't know timeline, but my feeling is close.
Okay.
So because the first card I got was soulmate. That usually tells me it's like coming up. But that all depends on what you do to spread your wings in order for it to happen. That means letting go of these guys, clearing these guys and their energy out of your life and get them out of the way so the universe can put your soulmate in your path. Understand?
Right.
Okay. That's what determines the true timeline, Pamela, is you get rid of what the things are in the way in order for the universe to now place your soulmate in your path. So the timeline depends on you. Okay. All right. All right,
Thank you
darling.
so much for calling in.
You keep
honey.
us posted, darling. Okay.
All right. So the next
Thank you so
call.
much.
You're welcome,
The
honey.
next call we're taking in is 6402. We are answering 6402.
Jake wants us to buy capture card and make all the cakes.
I know. I make all the cakes.
Hi, caller.
Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. What is your name, honey?
Yes, my name is Susan.
What is it? What's your name?
Susan. That's my name.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Susan. I'm Susan.
Susan, meet Susan. How are you, honey?
Hi.
Do you have a question today, or
I'm
did you want
thank
something in general?
Yes, I'm kind of torn. I have two questions.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out which one's more important right now.
Okay. What's up?
So I have a love question, but then I also have a job question.
Okay.
So whichever one you feel I need to know now.
Okay.
Okay. So why don't I work on the loved one and you work on the job one?
Yeah, I'll work on what the runes tell me.
Okay. So is there a specific direction that you want me to go with the love question? What is the love question?
Well, I've met someone, but I don't know if he's interested. I mean, he seems like he is, but then he doesn't do anything to like indicate that he's interested. I have to contact him. He'll respond right away.
Ah, okay, honey.
I don't know.
All right.
Let's see.
All right. So I am actually I dealt the runes, and the first rune card that you actually come up to is an Zeus. I gotta hold it up so they can see it. Sorry. And Zeus, you're talking about communication. You're actually going to get the answers that you've been seeking. It's like solving a mystery. is the easiest way to put it. They're talking about the answers that you've been seeking will come
Whoa.
towards you. These are things that are going to happen. There's going to be a lot of improved communication going on right now because there is somebody in your life that's actually getting rid of the negative before they start with anything positive right now. You also
Wow.
have Kano, and Kano is there's like, and again, this is the second time this card's come up in reverse. It's a lack of knowledge, okay, or fading energy, so to speak. So if you're not rooting and grounding into the earth, because they're showing me the color red, I want you to start rooting into the earth. And literally just imagine that there are roots coming out of your feet and root to the ground if you have to. If you're in a warm area, walk around barefoot. That's an excellent way to do that as well. You also have Gabo, and Gabo is actually, oh my goodness, this is weird. You were supposed to read love. All right, so we're dealing offerings, and we're dealing as far as love, ecstasy, hospitality. There's a bond in a relationship coming up. There's a lot of positive energy coming to you. There's a lot of like building of something new coming towards you right now. So what they want you to do is they want you to basically take care of yourself, do what you need to do to focus on yourself. Everything will fall into place. But in the process, you also don't want to deplete your energy by running around in too many different directions. So if you stay in one direction, maybe we can get the fading energy gone. My card almost dropped right out of my hand. Sorry.
Okay. And as far as the gentleman goes, he's not going to be anything serious. He's just good enough for the here and now. He's just somebody to have fun with, a little positive distraction, someone that you can just go out and do things with. He's not a soulmate. He's not a boyfriend material. He's just somebody you can just kind of use to do fun things with right now. So he's not really very consequential. He's eventually is going to fade out of your life. So think of it that way. Okay. Think about it that way. Your soulmate though is yet to come. It's going to come. Now where you live, are you in your hometown? Do you live in your hometown?
I'm back home. I was in California for 20 years, but I moved back to Oklahoma about 8 months ago.
Okay, because that's where it's telling me that you're going to find your soulmate is in your hometown. So you're in the right place, darling. Okay. So the part of it now is that finding yourself completely, making sure that you know who you are, what you want, and you have all your duckies in a row, and you're all good, and you're going to end up meeting your soulmate, and you're going to move on and have the relationship that you're supposed to. But as far as this guy, just have fun. Go out to dinner, go see a movie, go see whatever it is. Just a little positive fun, no big deal, nothing consequential. And if he doesn't call you, he doesn't call you. If you stop calling him, you stop calling him. It's no big deal, okay? But you are in the right place and at the right time for your soulmate, okay? So it was a good move moving home. All right, honey.
Okay.
Awesome job, darling. Okay, you keep us posted, hon. Okay.
Sorry, I keep sending over to you're welcome. Thank you so much for calling
darling.
in, honey. Yeah, I keep sending over to you guys. We'll be there soon. I'm sorry. I know it's 1:18, 18 minutes left to the first hour.
I got your list, guys. So I got all of you guys on the list.
She's handling that. I'm handling the board. I'm trying to pop over and let you guys know.
We will get everyone on the list.
More callers, and that is what we have for callers.
That's right.
So we're gonna take the next caller, which is 8293. I don't think we took that one.
8292. I don't think so.
No.
Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Time for new glasses.
Nope.
Hi, you're live on the air with ATU Network. Who are we speaking with?
Candy, thanks for taking my call.
Candy?
My question relates to my work. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I want to know if I'm going to be going higher up or if I'm going to be staying in the same place. Anything that you see in the cards, please.
Got that.
To work.
What a cute name. I've never met a Candy in person that was not a stripper. That is so
my
cute.
goodness, Michelle.
It's true. I've gone to the strip clubs. I may be old, but I'm not that old. It's a really cute name. I think it's adorable, actually. All right, so let's see what's going on in your career, honey.
Okay. As far as work right now, they're saying that there is definitely pieces of the puzzle actually missing. So, as far as like education, it might be something that you want to redo, especially if you do want to go up. You want to be able to re-educate yourself with what's happening. It's like being a mechanic; you have to constantly go to school because now they've got computers in cars where they didn't. Computer tech, you have to constantly go to school. So they're recommending something like that. But as far as what's going on with the second room, we have a Lagoose. And a Lagoose, they're actually talking more about your intuition and your flow and your movement in your life. So, what it is they're actually saying that the flow within your life actually does correspond with everything that happens. And it's like if you're feeling stuck, things kind of progress all the same way. But if you're flowing with the river and going fine, you're doing good. If you're fighting an uphill battle, things are actually going to go in that process. So they're actually recommending for you right now that you are do like a lot of cleansing rituals, a lot of blessings. They want you to get more into the positive mindset than the negative of saying, okay, well, I know I could do this, but nobody's giving me a chance. You're giving that
Mm.
negativity out. They want you to stay in the positive mind frame is what they want you to do right now. They want you to remove the negativity from your vocabulary.
Hmm. Yeah, you kind of are. You've actually okay. You can definitely have growth in your job and definitely make money, be a lot happier in your position, and have a lot of growth. But the problem being is that you kind of have been stuck. You're kind of feeling really, really stuck. Now, it definitely starts with you. Your energy needs to be changed, honey. You need to do some cleansing with some sage, maybe with some Palo Santo, maybe with some salt. You need to change is your mindset.
Yep.
So when you step on the job, maybe get some crystals even for yourself, and get in there and have a different mindset because you need to create the opportunity. You need to create the fork in the road where your boss says, okay, well, let's see, Candy, you have a job, you have an option of staying here, or this is the other option of going up. Like you've kind of made it okay for them to keep you where you're at. So they see that you seem happy where you're at. You need to show them that you want growth. You need to show them that you want to grow, have more regeneration with them. That you're not, because what they see right now is that you're like, I'm really happy just being where I'm at. I'm in the land of milk and honey. Oh, no trouble here. I'm in peace. I'm all, everything's hunky dory where I'm at. They want to see drive. They want to see hunger. They want to see that you want change, that you want more for yourself. Maybe ask them about, education options in the company. Ask them if there's ways to apply for promotions. Like you got to show them that you want it. Okay. So, because if not, they see you as, she's fine where she's at. She's happy. We don't even need to throw promotions her way. We don't need to give her any raises. She's just fine where she's at. She's happy.
I used to promote people that looked bored because they finished everything, but that was me. That's
Well,
just who I was.
And you need
yeah.
hunger. You need to show them hunger.
Mhm.
And that's what they need to see. They need to see that you want more. But that starts with you, Candy. You need to feel that you want more. Okay? You need to feel that positivity. You need to feel that hunger. All of this starts with you. Okay, darling? So, and once you see that, once you have that, that shines out from you. That becomes your presence. It becomes your charisma. Becomes like you what when people come to you, this like your energy is like wow, 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 just beating off you like a heartbeat. Wow, like this, she's just wants it. She's just like a force to be reckoned with. Like, wow, we need to promote her. She wants more. She wants to do more.
Yeah, literally, because after a while, coming from experience of managing a drugstore chain, after a while, when you're trying to do something like paperwork and stuff, and somebody keeps coming up to you and saying, "Okay, what's next? I'm done.
Yeah.
What's next? I'm done.
Yeah.
What's next? I'm done." After a while, you're going to promote them just so they stop asking you, "Okay, what's next? I'm done."
Well, I mean, I didn't do that. I was just like, well, then maybe you need more work because you don't have, obviously you don't have enough work to keep you busy. But in certain businesses, that's what they need to see. They need to see that, but it's
The
not only,
motivation, right?
it's not just seeing it, they need to feel it coming from you.
Yeah.
So that's very important, Candy. Okay. So can you keep us posted on that, darling? Candy?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you, hon.
Does that make sense?
No.
I know you can do it. I know
Yeah.
you got this. Think about this for a minute, okay? Think about it. And I know you can do this. Even if it takes you having a crystal with you or maybe some oils, or think about it.
Everything that you go through has a lot to do with the
I do all that
motivational
already.
factor. Yeah, it has to do with your motivational
thank you.
factor.
It's
You're
got to
welcome.
start from inside of you, darling.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, honey. You got this.
Oh my
You know,
goodness. Okay.
All right.
We just had a call that just dropped.
that was her that just dropped.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we have one more, and then we can go over to the board. All right, and this one is 7011.
Okay.
All
I got you
right.
all on there,
Hi,
guys.
you are live on the air with Atunetwork. What is your name, honey?
This is Susie Martinez. Thank you for letting me on, lady.
Hey, Susie. How are
Susie.
you?
Hi, do you have?
I'm good, and
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, you keep cutting out. I'm the one who bought the new car when it wasn't in retrograde.
Oh.
I wasn't supposed to. I just want to know what you guys see for me now.
Oh.
Okay. How's the car, by the way?
The car is doing good.
Okay. Good. No major problems. No return for any repairs. They didn't forget to throw in the tire, the
No.
spare tire. Okay. Good. That's good to
I
hear.
haven't had anything. Cross my fingers.
Yes.
All right.
Thank goodness. That is great.
Let's see what we got
Because it
here.
scares me when things like that happens. Okay. Awesome. Let's see what's cooking for
All
you.
right.
All right. Did you have any specific question at all?
She just wants to see what's next. I think she's
Yeah, as far as my finances go and that, and if everything's going to be fine now.
All right. Let's see. We are in the shadow process now, finally, of the Mercury in
Ah,
retrograde.
goodness.
So that is
Okay.
a good thing. We're in a very, very prominent supermoon. So let's
Okay.
see.
I actually have a card that is Berkey. And for you, it's a little bit upside down, but it's talking about your nutritional factor, the nutritions. In other words, they're saying that you're not balanced with what you're eating. I have no idea what this has to do with anything, but that's what the rune's telling me to tell you. So it's pretty weird. Now we're getting into Sowilo. So let's see, we're talking about empowerment and energy. Okay, so you have a lot of positivity coming up on a lot of work and good things coming towards you. That's why we're talking about nutrition. They need to make sure that you have the balance to have the energy and everything is set and above board where you're going in order to go into the direction you're going into. Because we're talking about victory, guiding light. There's a lot of positive things actually coming towards you right now. A lot of to do with increased spirituality and will. Also, then we're getting into Esau. Esau actually has a lot to do with stillness. So you're actually going to have a little bit of calm from the storm, but you're also going to stay steady after you go upwards. And again, this is increasing everything. It's talking about increase in spirituality, celebrating light, health and abundance. Everything is going to a more of an increase is what it's coming. Once you go to the increase, you're going to stay there for a bit. So things are actually progressing quite nicely, but they really do say that you need to watch what you eat. You say you're not eating enough balanced food is what they're saying, which normally this card means something else for people, but I don't know. I got food.
Well, it's important for the nutrition part of
Yeah.
it too.
It's weird.
Okay. So Susie, let's talk about here for a second. Okay. All right. I really see things going very, very well for you. I honestly do. I feel like you've been building things up and other than buy the car during the Mercury retrograde, I think I do see that you've been working really hard. Yeah. And you really have. You've been working really hard. You've been building all the blocks correctly. You've been putting one foot in front of the other. I feel like when you've been presented with options and decisions that you've been making the right decisions, you've been taking the right roads, you've been building your life and making the right choices, truly making the right choices. You've been very, very blessed, very, very blessed. Okay. I don't know what you do for a living, but I feel like you've really been successful at it. You really have been very successful at it, and you're so blessed at it. But I'm getting the question of why. You're still asking yourself the question of why, what's next? What should I do next? Where should I go from here? That you're still wondering, you're still asking yourself why this, why that? Like you're still not feeling fulfilled yet, but you don't know what to do that will make you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you still don't know what it is that's going to fulfill you. You're still looking for that what is it that's going to fulfill you? Um, and then honestly, it's not even telling me that. I mean, I feel like financially you've been doing it. I feel like, well, you're going to work on your nutritionist who said, I feel like you checked all the boxes, but you're still just, why? Why? What am I missing here that I'm not feeling whole?
Yes.
I feel like you're searching for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm not, it's not telling me yet what it is. What is it? What is it? Why? Why? Because you've done by the book. You are in the land of milk and honey. You've done the truth saying, you've done the truth with yourself. You know yourself inside and out. But it's still the question of why. I'm also, you know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if the question of why has something to do with ascension. Did you happen to catch our show yesterday by any chance, Susie?
A little bit of it.
We're going to be doing that once a week. We're going to work on that ascension workbook. And I'm wondering if part of that has to do with what's going on ascension wise. I'm wondering if you are just ready. You are on the cusp of the 3D and ready to move on to the 4D. And your and spirit with you is just restless. And you are just ready to move on to the 4D scope. And there's a lot of exercise that we're going to do to help you get there. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to stick with that because I'm wondering if that's going to finally give you the satisfaction that you need to make you feel that completion of that. That's going to solve that question for you of the why. And I really truly believe it could have something to do with ascending from a 3D to a 4D. So if you don't mind, even if you miss it and you can go back and listen to it, please do. Because I honestly think that may have a lot to do with it. Because I think that you are just perhaps ready. You're ready to be 4D already. It could be. Because what happens is you get
What does that
restless.
mean?
It has to do with your level of ascension. Like right now, we kind of live in a 3D universe, but the universe itself and the earth is getting ready to evolve into a 4D,
which is a 4 dimension.
So it's just basically matching your energy with the earth is what it's doing.
Yes.
And that has to do with your ascension and gifts and opening up and being more grounded and rooted and more in connection with Mother Earth.
And so it's your body, mind, soul, and spirit, which is the four things that align
4D.
you.
That's what it means. 4D.
Yeah. And it sounds to me that you are in the cusp. I mean, you probably already have achieved the green frequency, which is the hot chakra frequency. And that's where that restlessness is coming from. In your heart that you just can't seem to fill. It sounds to me.
They just told me 3D is body, mind, and spirit. 4D is a body, mind, emotions, and spirit. That's what they're talking about.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if that's what it is. Please do that if you can. Follow up with that. And we're going to be going through, it's an ascension workbook. So we're going to be working through all of it with everybody. So it would be worth giving it a try. It's worth a try. And then stick through it with us and see if that opens up that for you. I have a feeling it will. I really do. I think you're at the cusp. I think you're ready to move to that 4D.
Yeah, we're still working on the terminology of it. So, and it took 2 hours and we're not done with it yet.
Yeah, we barely got to the beginning of it, but yesterday was the introduction to it. So if you want to go back and read and listen to it, it'll gives you an introduction about what we're going to talk about and how we're going to go about it. Okay, honey?
All right. I want to thank you so much for calling in, sweetheart. And don't forget, we're here every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. Thank you
Keep
so
us
much.
posted on.
Thank you so much, ladies, and have a good evening.
And I'm glad your car's working good.
Okay, guys. We're gonna have to take a pause for the cause because I sat down before I went potty. No offense. So I've got to go, and then we're gonna come back, and we're going over to the chat.
And
room.
I got Kaden, Rowena, Alicia, Dawn Marie, Rose Hevecan, April, Annabelle, Rose Varela, Kelly Jean, Nikki Jacobs, Elizabeth Gonvals, Laura Jane, Becky, Brenda Hickerson, Esther, Davina, Selena, Erin, and Laura.
Trust
Okay.
me, even if we have to throw 1 or 2 cards out and we each trade off who we're getting,
We will get you
find
done.
a way to get you guys done. So don't
Okay,
worry.
and Trisha
All right,
Watler.
I need to take a short pause for the cause. We're gonna be right back right after
Don't
this.
go anywhere.
I really gotta take a short
We'll
pause
be
for
right
the
back
cause.
after this
Sorry,
break.
guys. I gotta go.
All right, go pee pee. Go pee pee. Go pee pee. Go pee pee. We got a huge list. We might have to. We should probably start trading off in the rip. We got a huge list.
Alright, so they can still hear us on Facebook. What we're gonna have to do is probably do 1 or 2 cards. Each pick somebody and go.
Yeah, because we gotta go one on the like one the other one like we do.
Yeah.
Because we got a huge list.
So 2 cards, most boom.
Who just let himself in?
Yeah, no, that's what I like to do.
Yeah. Got a huge list.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Did you check the other one yet?
Yep. Not yet.
Why the hell is it on?
I don't know. The copper.
That's weird.
We're gonna have to be short, sweet, straight up to the point.
Yeah.
No choice. It's the only way to get to everybody.
We got a huge list. Huge list. Do you have the restream? How up to date is your restream? Does it go all the way up to the beginning with Caden? Should start with Caden. Caden was the first one.
Well,
What'd you start with on yours?
I don't know. I don't have the list.
You started on yours. What's the first one on yours? On your
Oh,
restream.
I don't know. My restream? Hold on, we're getting ready to go back.
I saw. Did you start? Okay, so I'll start with Caden because I saw Caden. I gotta start off with Caden because you don't have Caden on yours.
And who's that?
And Rowena is the next person. Do you have Rowena as the first on yours? All the way up at the top. Up, all the way up to the top. Top. It'd be all the way up at the top. No, say Rowena
Oh, Oh, hey there, hello there, everybody. I don't even know if we're back because I think I muted us, which I did. So, hey there, hello there, everybody. Again, we are back.
Hi, we are back,
We
guys.
are actually over in the chat room right now. So if you're still here, check in as we call your names. We're gonna go down the list as quickly and as thoroughly.
We're gonna
as
bang your readings
possible.
out, guys.
So, Caden, we need to know if you're here. Rowena, we need to know if you're here. And
Alicia,
Dawn Marie. We need to know about you four right now. Michelle is gonna shuffle for Caden.
Oh, look, my restream just went stupid.
Of course it did.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord in
sorry,
heaven.
Michelle's restream is down. So if you called your name, please let us know if you guys are here and who we have in the chat room so we can get these readings out. Okay. We want to take care of who's here, who's here. Who do we have here? We have 8 people in the chat room right now.
Yeah.
Or at least in this one. All right, so we need to know, check in, guys. Who's here? Check in.
It's acting, I don't know why the heck I just lost it.
Okay, well, right now I have, Rowena is mine anyways.
Yep, so I got
Okay, so
Caden.
Rowena, I got you. I'm going to go through you. And Michelle.
I'll start with Caden.
Just going to start with
I'm going to go by what I saw originally,
right.
so I'm going to do Caden.
All right, so I'm going right to Rowena right now.
She says she's been through awakening through 2 years ago.
Yeah, but what you're going through right now is the 4D awakening versus the 3D awakening.
She's wondering if she's going through awakening in her gifts.
From what I'm being told right now, I'm being told yes. I'm just going to throw a couple of runes out for you as she shuffles. I have no idea what's going through that. I'm going to do Rowena. Michelle is going to do Caden. The awakening, yes, you are going through. You getting the headaches too, honey?
That's one of
something
the
to do with pressure.
That is one of the symptoms. Okay, let me back in. Thank goodness.
All right, hold on. Okay, so what we're talking about right now is, as far as your rune cards, I'm going to hold these up so you can see them. This is the first rune card you actually have right here. And again, you have to do with new beginnings of fertility. We're talking about Birkenau. And Birkenau has a lot to do with rebirth. So yes, you're actually shedding your own skin and you are going through an awakening right now. The answer is yes. But you want to literally watch for Haligas. Now, Haligas has to do with accepting the forces of nature.
She says a lot of energy.
You're going through the 4D awakening is what you're doing right now.
A lot of energy in her heart space.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. So don't worry about the forces of nature. When you're talking about dealing with the heart, sometimes we have to clear out some of the old, you have to clear out some of the old clutter within your heart in order to make room for the new awakening that's actually coming. So what it's doing is purifying your heart. So if you got to pick a movie to cry to or whatever, do what
Steel
you have to do in order
Magnolias is a
to
good
get
one.
rid of it. Yeah, I cried a weird once, but that's okay.
I cried to Steel Magnolias every
cried
time.
to a skating movie, okay?
I cried to Steel Magnolias. That's my go-to cry movie.
So now you're talking about Ewas is what we're doing. So now we're talking about magical working, shamanic journeys. So the end process is we're talking about the journeys and the traveling and the way that your soul is going to start traveling to new places where you haven't been right now. So a lot more of the awakening and the information will be more coherent with you when we're talking about Ewas. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have Caden. Go.
All right, Caden. Okay. You got all that glitters is not gold. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. With what you guys are doing, you're frustrated right now. I get it. Okay, you're frustrated. What you need to understand that you guys need to get the whole fancy production thing out of your face. Okay, you need to figure out that it goes back to the original. The hard work that you put into it is where it's at. It's where you need to put your energy, your heart, and soul. The fancy stuff is just fancy stuff. That's not what really counts, and that's not what really matters, and that's not what really feeds your soul and makes you love what you do. It goes back to the original why you started doing what you do. So what you need to do is that go back to the original, work hard at it. That's going to give you the opportunities. Then you need to decide. You're coming up to a fork in the road. Do I go, I'm going to be Mr. Fancy Schmancy and bull crap my work, or am I going to be the honest, true, this is my evidence, this is my work, and I'm not going to fudge it, and I don't care about all the fancy production stuff. This is where it's at. This is my truth, and this is where it's going to happen. So I see that's what the choice needs to
All right,
make.
who's next up?
Okay. Alicia.
Alicia, are you here? If not, you have
Dawn Marie.
Dawn Marie, and if Rose ever can, I have her.
Okay, so who do I have then?
All right, I have Alicia and
And
Rose.
I have Dawn Marie then. Okay.
You have Dawn Marie and
Robert's
whatever the
here.
next one is. Okay.
Okay. All right. So I have Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie. Hello.
Hey, Robert. Okay, so I'm not seeing Alicia, so I'm probably going to go right over to Rose. Alyssa, if you're here, I'll read you after Rose. Okay?
Okay, I'm doing
Hey,
Dawn Marie.
Rose. All right.
So Alicia's, you don't think she's here?
I don't think she's here. She's not answering. Wow. Okay. we just
Alicia,
swapped these
Alicia,
cards out.
are you here?
All right. So, all right. So, Rose, the first card you actually have, and again, Hollygas. When we're talking about Hollygas, we're talking about a storm. And sometimes storms are meant to actually clear. So we're talking about you accepting nature's forces, like the natural forces that are happening within right now. There's actually a reason for this, because once you get through this particular part of your journey, you're going to have Winjo. And Winjo is, Winjo is, oh my goodness, talking about attunement, peace. So there's a lot of like winning and success, a lot of laughter actually evolved around this. Sorry, when I start the channel, I can't freaking talk. Let's pronounce my words. So you do have an attunement actually coming to you. You are going to start to travel and to journey. And who the heck is next to a tree that's kind of round? There's a tree that, and again, I don't know if it's you or somebody else that I'm picking up on right now. I literally see this tree and it's in full bloom, which there's no trees around here in full bloom.
Nope, not around us.
No, but there's a meaning behind this particular tree. Literally, it's so full and round on the top. So I don't know.
Hello,
it's really weird.
Robert.
I don't know why. So the next one we're talking about is Ewas, and Ewas has to do with the yew tree. And the yew tree, we're talking about protection. We're also talking about spiritual wisdom, honey. This is all coming towards you, and this has to do with what you're doing right here. You have your spiritual wisdom and your enlightenment and your vision quest, and all these things are going to start coming full circle to you right now. All you got to do is
Said she was gonna hug a huge tree.
Yeah,
which that's a
literally.
good way to ground.
Yeah,
by
literally.
the way.
Look for the tree that's a little round at the top. That's the one that has the energy for you, and that's the one that's going to help you way through the storm, so to speak.
Maybe it's warm. Is it warm in Ireland? Maybe is that what it is?
No, I don't know.
It could be. Okay.
Yeah, literally. So
Okay.
this is what you have coming towards you, honey.
All right, now Dawn Marie. Okay, listen. You are poised, ready to go, and you are being very positive. But here's the problem: you're still stuck in the past. You have to let go of the past in order to be in the present and move into the future. So all those past stuff that you're holding on to, I think we talked about that yesterday. You cannot, if the possessions possess you, that's not good. You need to possess the possessions. So in order for that to happen, you got to get rid of the past stuff, the past junk. If you have stuff connected to ex-boyfriends or bad memories of family members or any of that stuff, get rid of that crap, because that's holding you back in your past. So you want to stay with positive things, get rid of the past stuff, because that's what's holding you back from moving into the future and the present. Okay, honey? Thank you. All right, so I got
Roseanne,
April.
You got this. I know you're going through a really rough time right now, and I can feel you're weathering the storm. This is almost ready to pass. Okay, it really is almost ready to pass for you.
Okay.
Okay.
You got Annabelle in Australia. I got April.
Annabella,
Okay.
you here, Annabella?
April, I got you.
Annabelle. Annabelle,
what's
did you
cooking with
leave
the
to go to
girl.
work, Annabelle?
Okay,
This
I
one
got
wants to
April
jump out.
O'Grady. April O'Grady. It's a very nice Irish name. April O'Grady. I'm going to read you right now, darling. She's here up front and present. That's what I like.
See, I get a delay on my.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Right,
you do
so
get it.
I do. Annabelle. Annabella.
Annabelle
Oh
is
my
here and all
goodness,
that.
Annabella.
All right. So, April, let's see what's cooking for you, darling.
All right. So, all right, Annabelle.
You'll be ready, honey. Keep up with our Ascension workbook, okay?
Yep.
It's going to be
You
very
are.
helpful.
Annabelle, so low is what you have right now. We're talking about wholeness. This has to do with empowerment, energy, beings of light is victory. So you have been through a really rough time right now. I'm actually reading Annabelle.
Yep.
And Michelle will get to April.
Yep, April, you're next.
Right.
I got
so
you.
What we're dealing with right now is powerful forces coming to play. But again, we're talking about you're actually moving against the current again. And this is what's stopping all the positivity from coming because you're not moving with the flow right now. You're trying to fight the uphill battle of the current. So I do suspect that your arms are going to be a little tired from that. And I think you know what I'm talking about. You also have Ingoose, and Ingoose actually talks about a little bit of fertility, fertility rights, new beginnings. So there is new energy actually coming into you. Also, there's going to be a lot of changing energy when it comes to a male around you. Things are actually going to be changing with a male energy. So if what you're dealing with right now has to do with the male energy, it's almost like he is going to change. And that's what's going to cause everything to go into the direction it's meant to.
Okay,
All right,
ready.
Next.
Okay, you have Rose Varela.
I have Rose.
All right,
Varela.
so
You have.
April.
All right.
Okay, I got this. You've been blinded, kind of in sorts. Like you know, you think that the shininess is like all that glitters is gold. It's so great. It clouds my vision. It's so beautiful, and it's almost like somebody pulling the wool over your eyes. Okay, but here's the thing: you've reached a fork in the road, so you need to make a decision. The one side is going to be that the all that glitters is not gold. So reality is going to be there, but it's going to be a good reality. It's something you're going to be able to have to handle the ups and the downs, right? And the other fork direction is going to be where it's going to lead you down a path of chaos and conflict. Chaos and conflict. You're going to want to avoid that fork in the road. Now, I know that you see that. I know that you can see that there's a direction that's going to lead you towards chaos and conflict. And you're going down that path, but you don't want to go there. This is the thing. The other fork direction, you need to be brave. You need to take a jump towards that unknown. You need to come to the edge of that cliff with not knowing what's going to be on the other side. But you got to have faith in what you are, that you are a strong, wonderful being of light, that you can handle it. Okay. You don't have to put up with the crap. You can set boundaries and you don't have to deal with that. Okay. You are strong enough. Okay. It's the decision is yours though, honey. The decision is truly yours. Do you want to figure out, okay, my norm is I'm going to go down this path of chaos and conflict, or you have Rosarella, or I'm going to go down this path that says, oh my God, I'm scared. I don't know. It's unknown. I've never done something like this before. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do this on my own. Am I strong enough? Yes, you are. Okay. Come to the edge of the cliff. Don't go the route of chaos and conflict. You don't need that. Set that boundary. You are strong. You are brave. You are a being of light. You can do this. I know you can do this. Okay. Take your own wool out of your eyes. Okay. Take that direction. The one that you don't know what's going to be the other end. Because I can promise you, the other end is going to be nothing but good for you. Good for you. Okay. So do that for me, April, and keep us posted because I know you're going to make the right decision.
Okay, check in, guys, if you are here, please. Also, I have, who do
I
I have?
You have Rose Varela.
Okay,
I have
Rose
Kelly
Varela.
Jean. Kelly Jean wants a love reading.
Okay, Rose Varela. Please excuse me. Rose Vieira?
Rose Varela.
Varela, please excuse me. My brain is not here right now.
All right.
You're actually moving against the current too, but this has
Kelly
more
Jean,
to do.
Kelly Jean, I got you.
This has more to do with the fact that you're not following your intuition. You're not actually listening to it. Is what they're saying at the moment. You're kind of ignoring it, and that's why you feel like you're fighting an uphill battle all the time. This next card we're talking about Gavo, and now Gavo, actually has a lot to do with building. So in other words, building a new relationship, magical workings, because it has a lot to do with building. It has to do with harmony, freedom. So all things that you build. And right
Very
now,
good,
this
very
is the
good.
building period, which is going to lead you to Winjo. Winjo actually has a lot to do right now at this particular point with joy, success, laughter, happiness. So you're going through the building period over here. This is going to bring you to this particular direction where you need to get to as far as your success, your joy, your harmony. So you just need to get through this and listen to your intuition, honey.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Kelly, I read what your question was, honey. Okay. Yes, you got their love reading. Okay. Wow, you waited so long for somebody who literally treats you like their orphan, like relative. Like he didn't give you any respect. I don't know why you waited for him for all the time that you did. He truly is not worth it. You need to, like this, wash your hands of him. Okay. Dunk yourself in salt bath water and just clean him, wash him out of your hair. He did not deserve you any way, shape, or form. Get rid of him. Remove everything and anything of his out of your house, any possession of his. He did not give you respect. Okay, you waited for him for 3 years. There's no respect. Okay, now this person, the new person, I'm going to tell you right now, be flexible with him. Make this relationship, in a good start. There's a reason why there's an instant connection. Okay, there's a reason why you feel the way you feel with this person. I get the soulmate vibe come from him. I get that this was fated. This was a fated thing for you guys to meet. I also want you to realize too, and the way that you're going to know that he is the soulmate for you, is that your people are going to like him. And I mean your people, like your tribe, friends, family, co-workers. They're going to like him. And you already know that nobody likes the other guy that you waited for. Nobody likes him. Why? Because of the disrespect he gave you. 3 years of disrespect, treating you like a dog, like a stray dog. You didn't deserve this, honey. This man wants to love you. This man wants to cherish you. This man wants to hold you in esteem. Okay. This truly, okay. This is what you need to do. So this, be flexible with this relationship. Follow the path that it's going to pull you to. Go with the universe on this, but promise me, you get anything and everything that has to do with this other guy out of your life, out of your mind, out of your body, out of your apartment, out of everywhere. Get rid of his energy, because this energy is going to hold you back, and it's going to hold you down, and it's going to screw things up for you. I'm telling you, if you do not get this out of your way, okay? His possessions will possess you. You don't need this, okay? Make an open path for you to enjoy and actually be esteemed by a person that does love and respect you, okay? You deserve it. This man, old guy, doesn't deserve you, okay? Do what I'm saying, okay? It's for your own good. For your own good, darling.
All right.
Mm,
So
mm, mm,
who's
mm.
next up? All right, we do have a caller on hold, but we're gonna go through the list.
All right, and you got Nikki Jacobs. I
All
got
right.
Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Okay, so Nikki, you are here. I see Nikki.
Yep, Nikki Jacobs and Elizabeth
I
Gonzalez.
see Erin in the chat room. Aubrey's journey. Okay, honey, we're gonna get to everybody as soon as we can.
Okay.
Ooh. All right.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
Nikki,
All right.
Nikki,
All
Nikki,
right.
Nikki.
And she wants love. I'm adding
Nikki
everybody
wants
to the
love?
list. No, not Nikki.
Oh,
Nikki is here though.
all right.
Okay. No, another
Oh,
person wants a
damn,
love
3 cards
reading.
just flew right out. All right, let's see what we're dealing with right here. We're dealing with Fahi, which has to do with prosperity. Okay. So what you're dealing with right now is a wealth coming in. Again, wealth doesn't necessarily mean, but my money hand is itchy. Wealth doesn't necessarily mean money. Wealth could be opportunities, things coming to you, stuff that you've been working on are actually coming into play, and you're actually becoming the individual you fought so hard to become, because wealth does have a lot more to do with money. Also, the next card that you actually have up is Tiwas. Tiwaz has a lot to do with a warrior. Now, a warrior spirit is very honorable. So they're telling me right now that your spirit is very honorable. You have a lot of spiritual strength coming towards you right now, a lot of self-discipline, a lot of positive things coming towards you. And it really is going to bring you righteous success, by the way. The only thing that I would like you to look out for at the moment is Tharazes. Please excuse me. I always pronounce these wrong. That has to do with it has to do with like abuse of power or fearful or vulnerable. Now, with you, I'm not getting abuse of power. I'm getting more the fearful and the vulnerable. And that has a lot to do with what you're dealing with. So, in other words, when a warrior thank you. That makes sense. Thank you so much. Well, so when the warrior is facing a dream or a particular situation, do not show fear. I think you know what I'm talking about. So this is something that's going to progress and come to you guys. Okay, so this is going to be very positive for you, honey. Hello from Ireland, Andy Lynch. Okay, who's next?
Okay, you got Laura Jane, and I got Becky, but I got to do Elizabeth Gonzalez right now.
Okay, you got
Elizabeth right now.
All right,
So,
Laura Jane, are you here?
Okay, so Elizabeth, there you animals can smell in the wind, right? They can smell something coming in the air. They just know something's happening, but they don't know quite what it is, right? You can sense that something's changing. You can smell that something's up, but you don't quite know what it is, right? Okay. You want to know that this is what's going to happen. Whatever is going to come, the change in the wind, it's going to be fair, okay? It's going to happen, and it's going to kind of like smooth things out in your life right now, okay? But in the meantime, when everything gets soothed and smoothed out in your life, I guess it's got to be the 4D changes, because you're going to be asking yourself the question, why? Why did this happen? Why am I who I am? Why am I not this? Why am I not that? Why do I not feel complete? Why do I not want this? Why is this happening? You're going to be asking yourself so many questions still. Even with everything evening out in your life, you're still not going to feel complete. I honestly feel it's to do with the ascension as well, okay? And this is not abnormal. This is happening with a lot of us, a lot of us. So it's not an abnormal thing to happen, but it's a normal thing to happen. So this is why a lot of symptoms and a lot of different just weird things are happening. This is why you kind of can smell the change in the air. So don't be freaked out about it. It's something that you just need to kind of follow your heart with the situation. Follow our ascension workbook. It's happening on Mondays. Follow through of it. It's going to start making a lot of sense to you. It's going to start helping you feel the completion and why are things the way that they are. And it's going to start answering a lot of questions for you. It's going to start making sense for you as a whole. So I think that's really important. Okay, honey. So that needs to be done for you. Okay.
So, Laura Jane, I know you have a specific question about an individual you did ask about last week. But the first card that actually drawn and the first one that popped up for you, we're talking about Thurizaz. And Thurizaz it deals with key aspects of things that is happening, okay? Like avoiding confrontation, letting down your defenses. This is not the time to do this, okay? Do not let your defenses down. You pretty much know the answer to this question because you go back and forth. You can care about an individual, but you are hurt at the same time. So you really need to be careful. Do not let any of your defenses down, because what it's going to do, it's going to bring you over. Sorry, they're flashing things in my head. It's going to bring you over to Jara, and Jara has to do with something new coming towards you. That's like new beginnings, new rights, magical workings. All this new energy is something that's going to happen for you right now. But in order for you to get to where you're supposed to get to, you got to, please excuse me, not let your defenses down. Now, the next card we're talking about is EWAS. Now, EWAS is the U tree, which you can actually look up. That'll help you understand a little bit more about that. Now we're talking about enlightenment, spiritual wisdom. These are all things that are going to come if you don't let your defenses down. If you let your defenses down, these fall.
Mhm.
Okay. So do not let your defenses down. Then you're going to get to where it is that you need to get to, honey.
Okay. All right. I got Becky Bennett. You got Brenda.
I got
You got
Brenda.
Okay. So Becky Bennett, are you here, honey? I know I saw you here earlier. Becky Bennett, this is yours. Your turn, honey. Okay. So I feel like you've had like a period of peace. You've had peace in your life, okay? You've had a little period of peace, which was a well-deserved peace, okay? But you've smelled a little like this is the another way this is happening. You smelled a change in the wind, right? You smelled something funny. You smelled something's coming. Something's gonna happen. You don't quite know what it is. You're trying to figure out what's changed, what's going on. It's just something's just not right, okay? Now, this is what's going to happen. Okay, Becky Bennett just came in. All right, good. Becky, I'm reading your card right now. Your cards right now. So the first card was about peace, and I feel like you've had a sustained period of peace in your life, okay? And it's been a good part of peace in your life. Things have been pretty stable and everything, and you felt pretty peaceful with things in your life. But I feel like now you've kind of had a change in the wind. You've kind of smelled things kind of funny happening, smelled like there's going to be a change in the wind, like there's something strange in the air. You don't quite know what it is. Something's going to change, but what is it? What's going on? Because I just feel like there's something odd coming, but what is it? I want you to see this, okay? You're going to have still a period of what they call as far as financial, everything good, okay? Abundance, good. You're going to have, there's going to be abundance in a good way, but there's going to be a little bit of conflict and chaos coming. I feel like it's family related. I don't feel like it's material or abundance or house or anything like that. I feel like it's a family conflict and chaos related issue coming. But you can smell that coming. Like that there's something brewing. You know that there's a problem. You know that this thing's not being said when they should be being said. So it's about coming to the boiling point where that's going to come up. And I know you know what I mean. Okay. So it's going to happen. It's going to come. So there's going to be an argument coming. It's going to kind of blow things up. Um, it's going to blow over eventually, but it's going to take a little bit of work to kind of build that relationship back together. But it's something that you kind of already knew that it had to happen. I feel like there's a secret behind it. I feel like either you knew about the secret or your husband knew about the secret or somebody knew what the secret was, but not everybody knew it. So that the secret's going to be revealed and it's going to cause the argument. But things need to come out. And the truth always does need to come out in order for people to heal and mend things and move on. So it makes sense with the portal opening and the moon and people are cranky right now and it kind of makes sense with all the energy that this would be the chosen time for this to happen. That's okay because it's going to be a positive result in the end of all the work that's going to come with the mending. Don't freak out. It's something that just needs to happen. Okay. It's like when you have a scab and you need to rip the scab
How
off.
many more do we have?
Yeah,
You
we have
keep going
10
and going and going.
I have Esther after her.
Yeah.
So I want you to realize that it's like rip the scab off, but it's got to still heal. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. So keep us posted. It's okay. It's okay. But truth does need
I'm
to be
not getting
told.
any of her comments.
Right here.
Oh,
I got
I'm
her.
not getting nothing.
All right. So you got Brenda. Go
Yeah,
for
I
it.
do. I have Brenda. Brenda, you have, and I know you're gonna watch this on the replay. What you have is Esau, and Esau is reminding you to be like ice. They want you to be still. They don't want you to make any changes right now because any changes you make is going to cause you a bit of a bad luck. And we're talking about Fehu. Fehu is actually in an upside down position. So by changing particular situations, it's going to cause like a lack of resources and like a turnaround, so to speak, as far as if people believe in good and bad luck.
Okay.
That's something you need to look out for right now. Then you're going into, and again, look out for this. Stay still. Don't try to change anything. Don't try to do anything. Just stay still right now at the moment. Things are actually going to work itself out. That's going to stop this particular guy in the upside down position from being where it should be. Then they also reminding you to work on yourself again. Okay. We're talking about Lagoose, and Lagoose has to do with water. Now, water has to do with the flow. They need you to go with the flow, which I know sometimes is very hard in some of the situations. Okay. But they need you to go with the flow in a situation. And I know you know the situation I'm talking about. I know it's a hard thing for you to do, but it's something that they're recommending for you to do because, like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. If you can understand my terminology of what I'm talking about right now. Who's up?
Okay, you got Davina next. I got Esther.
Is
Okay.
Davina here?
I'm that's we need to figure that out. Davina, are you here, hon?
Davina, who's here?
Davina,
Who's here that we have
Harrison?
not read? I haven't seen Davina.
I just saw her.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know why, but my restream catches more than your restream for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know why.
it
But my
does.
restream does. Okay. So Davina, are you here? Selena's a loved one, so I'll take her. Davina Harrison, I believe. Davina, or Erin.
Erin
Davina.
Gray, right?
Yep. So do you want to? We'll go back to Davina if you don't have her. So you want to go to Erin? You can. I'll
Erin,
do
you
Esther.
here? Or Esther? Esther, I know.
I got
not.
Esther already pulled.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, read Esther.
All right, Esther, honey. You need to take a nap, girl. Like you're going like freaking over the speed limit. Like you need to like chill the hell out. You're burning the candles at both end again. You know, somebody needs to tell you and throw you into bed and maybe strap you down, okay, for you to take a nap. Okay. You're really you're doing too much. Okay. Here's the other thing too. Time for you to change it. Flip your mattress over. Get rid of some past junk because you are stuck in the past. And we know that if we're stuck in the past, we can't be in the present, and nor can we move into the future. You're not even thinking of it because you're still dealing with past stuff. Like I think maybe it's because you're working to pay like past bills, past credit card bills, past this, past that, that energy keeps pulling you into past, into past, into past. I need you to do something that makes you think of the future and pulls you into the future, even if it's imagining it, if it's taking a bath and thinking of things that you want for the future. Okay. And like literally, or even writing in a journal what you want. I want to take a vacation in the future. I want this. I want that. I need you to do that because I understand that you're working to pay bills that were made in the past, but those are dragging you into the past still. You need to go and get into yourself into the present so that way you can move into the future. Okay. It's affecting you and it's hurting you more than you realize. Okay. It's very important. If your husband offers you help, let him help you. You are trying to do it all. Let him help you. He may not do it right, but he'll do it. So let him do it. Okay. It's important. How many of us do that, right? Whoa, don't do it because, oh no, whatever you're doing is not right. Oh, I do it better. I do it the way I like it. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. Let him do it.
So far as check-ins, we have let's see, we have Trisha,
She's already on the
Angie
list.
Lynch,
Yep.
and Aubrey's Journey, which of course we know who that is.
She's on a phone call. She said she's on the phone
Yeah,
call.
I know. So who's
All right.
up?
Did you do Aaron?
No, she's not answering.
Okay, Laura.
Not Laura Jane. I did a long time ago.
Okay, so across that.
Yeah.
How about Trisha? Trisha, you
Trisha,
here?
she's right here.
Okay, Trisha's what next then?
All
And
right.
I'm gonna do Selena.
All right, Selena here.
Yeah, she's just here. She just showed up. Selena.
Why am I not seeing anything?
You don't see a lot for some reason. I don't know why your restream doesn't catch all of this. Maybe it's not set to catch certain things or certain sites. Maybe.
Well, I don't know. I set them up both the same way.
I
You
don't
use
know.
it. We're on both computers, or mine, and both set up the
I
same
don't know
way.
why.
That's
I
weird.
don't know why. Weird.
All right, so I guess I'm
Okay,
doing.
so I'm
Trisha.
doing Selena. Selena
right,
had a
Trisha.
love question. Selena in the love question. Okay.
All right.
So let's
Hold on.
see.
I don't know why I was just supposed to put these out this way. What the heck did I just drop?
Selena. Selena. Angie, I
Trisha.
got you on the list, honey.
All right. So as far as Trisha, we're talking about Dagis, and Dagis has to do with transformation. This has to do with going from one aspect of things into another. And again, we're talking about energy. So what they want you to do right now is they're recommending that you balance all of your energies right now. That's going to help get you into the directions you need. Also, they want you to look out for your basic needs, okay? Your basic needs, necessities, foundations, all anything that is basic as far as your needs, as far as spiritual practice, protection, all basics. They want you to stick with that right now. And that's now these. And then we coming up with Alas. And Alas actually deals a lot with protection again. It has to do with guardians and trust and magical workings, protection, summoning guardians. So they want you to work right now with a lot of things that help keep you protected. The elk tree is the tree that's actually associated with this particular rune. So it is something that's going to help you. So right now, the basic, it has a lot to do with safety, grounding, taking care of your basic needs and trust. Once you take care of this, I pretty much sure I think things will change right now.
All right. So I got Selena, honey. You got Trisha. The next one is Trisha.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the one. Trisha, I just read her, didn't I?
No.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I just read Trisha.
Oh, you just did Trisha now?
Yeah.
Okay. So then the next one's Katie, which is a love question. So then you want to do Sheila?
Oh,
Which
Sheila,
I'm gonna do, which I got Selena right now. Now, Selena, honey, you are working too hard at this love thing, girl. Like you really are. Like you're too focused on love, 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 love. Okay. You feel like time's running out for you. You're like TikTok. Like that's it. My biological clock is running out. I'll never have kids. It's running out of time. I'm gonna be alone. I'm never gonna find somebody. Listen, girl, you need to freaking relax, girl. You need to relax. Take a freaking nap. Like time is not running out, man. You could be 99 years old and still meet somebody that loves you. Like it's okay. You know, your life is not, the love part of your life is not over. There's no unfinished symphony as far as that. You still got time. It's still going to go. It's still going to happen. Relax. You're pushing things too hard. Sit back and let love find you for a little while. Let the universe take its time to get to you. You're really trying too hard at this, okay? You need to let the universe do its thing. Okay? Relax. You can't push love. Love has to happen at its time, okay? You're just really trying way too hard at it, honey. Relax, okay? Take a chance, okay? Whew. All right.
Okay. Angie, there again, we get stillness going on here. They don't want you to move.
Are you doing Sheila?
Forwards or backwards. I don't know. I'm reading Angie. I don't know why.
Angie's not due yet. You're supposed to be doing Sheila.
I'm sorry. I was just drawn to her name, so I was reading her. If you want to throw for Sheila.
I gotta do Katie right now.
All right, hold on.
Girl, you're screwing up the list.
Sheila, I'll do you right after Angie. I was just drawn to the name. So, and again, they don't want you to make any moves right now. They don't want you to move forward or backward. This is extremely important that you understand this. And again, I'm pretty sure you're talking about, Isa. Isa is the card for that. The next card you're coming up with is actually Gabo. Now, Gabo has a lot to do with gifts coming towards you. And again, it's offering this a lot of love, a lot of hospitality, a lot of generosity, a lot of positive things coming for you right now, but you can't make a move yet. Okay. Do not make a move yet, but they also don't want you to burn the candle at both ends. Don't burn the candle at both ends, because what's going to happen is your energy is going to wane. And everybody out there needs to remember to maintain your balance and root. Literally ground that root chakra is what you need to do. That's very important for you right now. Now I'll get to Sheila. Sorry.
Okay, you do Sheila. I'm doing Katie for love right now. Okay,
And
you
then
already
we'll
did
get over to
Angie.
the phone.
Okay, because then we have Robert and Megan left after that.
Okay, but we still have the other one.
What other one? I'm doing Katie right now. You're gonna do Sheila. We have Robert and Megan next. Okay. All right. So Katie, in the love question, okay, you're not being honest with yourself. Okay, you could be so happy, literally in the land of milk and honey, darling, and in a great relationship, but you think that you're supposed to have things that other people have. Okay, you want like a boyfriend like the other girls have a boyfriend, or a husband like other women have a husband. You want what other people have, but you're not making up your mind of what you want to have and what you need to have, and what man is going to fit you, what the person is that's going to be the best for you. Okay. And you feel like time's running out. Okay. This is another thing too. With this love stuff, time is not running out, guys. TikTok. It's not running out. And by the way, guys, with technology these days, you guys can be 50 and have babies. Okay, look at Kim Kardashian. You guys can have babies at any age. That is not a problem these days. That should not be a concern. And the other thing is, you can be in love with a person that fits you. You don't have to be with a person like your friend has. Okay, if you happen to love the goofball that's into science and comic books,
7:42, and we have a
yeah.
caller on the line.
Okay,
Sorry.
then that's the person that you like. Okay, and that's the person that fits you. Just because he's a nerd and you like the nerd, but your friend has the doctor, doesn't mean that you need to have a doctor too. You go with who the person is that suits you. Okay, wipe that out from your eyes, darling, because then you're going to be alone because you're letting all these good guys that could be your guy pass. Okay, goodbye. All right.
All right, Sheila, the big side you actually have to do with this Gabo. There's a lot of like love, hospitality, generosity, offerings, a building up of certain situations, multiple benefits. There's a lot of good things coming to you right now. But you actually have somebody in your life right now, Uros. And Uros, you're actually dealing with somebody that's a little bit pig-headed is the easiest way to put it. They're very stubborn. They have a lot of strength, but no intelligence to actually back that up sometimes. So you've got a little bit of that going on. But I think every man or woman, depending on the situation, has, just they go through this from time to time. Now you have these. They're reminding you to take care of your basic needs right now. Also assets, your foundation. That's what they're saying. And again, I think that has something to do with the bullheadedness. Your foundation. That's what you need to take care of, the foundation of the situation. Okay, that's going to help maintain and keep you going in the direction you want to. Who do you
Okay.
got?
You want to do Robert?
Who you doing?
I'll do Megan. You do Robert.
Oh, you're doing Megan right now?
Yeah, I'll do Megan. You do Robert, and then that finishes up the list.
Robert wanted to read it.
Yep.
Right.
Robert got his thing. Okay, Robert, you
All
do Robert. All right. Yep, and do
All
Megan.
right,
and
and then we'll take in the call on the line.
Yep. So that is end of the list, guys, for today. Okay, because then
Yep.
we're going back to the callers and finish up the caller on the line.
Yep.
Okay, so Megan, I got you, girl. Megan VH. Megan VH. Let's
Whoa,
see.
that one wants to come out.
Whew.
That one wants to come out.
Okay.
Oh, what do we got here?
But
Robert?
we make noise.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
That's hilarious.
All right, so Robert, I already got you flipped over. You have Iwa, and Iwa is the U tree. Because something tells me you're into the trees. The U tree can actually give you more information about this. We're talking about the key words for this is enlightenment, protection, divination, and spiritual wisdom. These are things that are going to be coming towards you more and more and more. So you will have an increase going on. You also have a karmic credit coming up with Perthro. And Perthro has a lot to do with it has to do with like dice. I know that sounds weird, but there's a lot of intuition and truth actually coming towards you right now. So that's going to be something that benefits you. Then you have Haligas. Now, Haligas is working in clearing out what you don't need around you right now. Okay, that's going to bring you this is a positive card. That's going to bring you more into a positive situation versus not being in a positive situation.
All right, Megan, I'm jumping into you, honey, real quick. Okay.
Yep.
Wait for it. There is a very special message that's going to make your day coming up. I'm not saying today, but there will be a message coming to you that's going to make you happy. But this is the other thing. And I said this to other people too. Clear out your past junk because you need to be in the present in order to get to the future. So get rid of any past junk, flip your mattresses, work on clearing all your negative crapola because you should be making room for your soulmate to come in. Okay. Now is the time to do it. Now is the moon, now with the portal, and now with the ascension happening. So I need you to work on that. Clear out the past in order for you to get in the present, in the future. And I can't wait to hear what your news is. So keep us posted. Okay.
All right, we're going to the caller on the line. We got 13 minutes left to the show, but we did it.
All right, we did
All
it.
right,
We did
I'm
it.
pretty sure I know who this is. And will it answer? Is it going to? There we go. Welcome. You are live on the air. Kendra, how you doing, honey? Kendra?
Hello, how are you guys?
Hi,
I'm
great, honey. How are
good.
you?
Sorry about that. We were trying to get to everybody on the list. So how are you doing and what's your question, honey?
I don't have a question.
Oh,
Just wondering what's cooking for you, hon?
Yeah, just was cooking.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll flip these in a circle and see what the runes have to say.
I had one card literally that
Jumped out.
Yes.
Yep. Oh, she had something jump.
Yes, I did. Oh my goodness. They
Two
got
jumps?
more than that. Look at this.
All right. Oh,
Okay.
oh, they're jumping out for her, and I'm still shuffling.
They're jumping out like crazy over here
Yeah.
for me. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Just so you know. I'm gonna tell you.
Of course.
Okay.
That's all I want. I want the truth.
Okay. Because I'm gonna be truthful with you, darling. All right. You're in a situation that you feel very stuck in. The card is telling you to go. It's time to go. Whatever the situation is that you are feeling stuck in, it doesn't matter how old it is. It doesn't matter how long it is. It doesn't matter what it is. It's time for you to get rid of what this past relationship is and go. Okay, go. This is ordained by your higher power. The higher power is watching this and watching that you are not happy in this situation. It's time to go and let go of it because you on your own can go the distance. You on your own can go find your peace because you deserve your peace. But in order to find your peace, you need to do this without this stressful situation. Understand? This stressful situation is holding you back. It's holding you back. Okay. You need to take that brave like step and come to the edge of the cliff. Like not jump off the cliff, please don't, but come to the edge of the cliff and make that decision that you are strong enough to do this on your own, that you need to do this so you can find your own peace because this past stuff is just dragging you down, dragging you back, making you relive horrors. You're not happy. You're not finding your peace. You're not finding that joy that you deserve. You deserve the peace in your life. And in order for that to be, you need to get rid of all this past. As significant as these relationships or situations are, it's time to let them go. Okay, what do you got, Sue?
Oh, that's easier said than done.
I understand that, honey. That's
Yeah,
why
it's,
it's why it says that it's time. You can do this, though. You can go the distance. Like you can do this. I know it's hard. Excuse me.
Like, can I get a new brain?
Your brain is good, honey. Your brain is good.
No, right now, this particular card, the first card that actually fell out is Thurizaz. Thurizaz is actually in an upside down position at the moment. And it's talking about avoiding confrontation, and somebody that has abusive power. And I don't know why that is significant with you right now. They're also warning you in the next cause is Aligas, and Aligas is also upside down at the moment. As a matter of fact, your whole reading is upside down. They're talking about hidden agendas going on with you right now. And it's telling me to tell you to be careful who you trust. Okay. So as far as when you make sure that when you do vent things out, that you're venting it out to the right direction to somebody that will not cause you harm. So they're saying to be careful about that particular situation too. You also have Birkenau. Birkenau is also in the upside down position. And they're saying part of your creativity is blocked at the moment, but this is temporary. This is just a temporary situation.
I haven't started writing the book because I wanted to wait until retrograde and I wanted to wait until I could really
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the future will turn around. This is just now. This isn't things you're dealing with for a long period of time. It's just now what you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm. Someday the strength will be there, honey, for you to tackle all of this. And you got the power, honey. You got it in you. You definitely got it.
We've got
I know it.
You
You know how it goes when it rains, it pours.
Yep.
Everything seems to happen all at once.
I had to leave. I left a marriage that was an abusive marriage. It was an actual what do you call it? It was an arranged marriage. I was in an arranged marriage at the age of 19, and I left that marriage after 22 years of marriage. And I had to sneak behind my entire family's back, went to counseling on my work lunch break to get somebody to be in my back, somebody to help me get through it, to be able to leave him. I mean, I get it. I've been through a lot and I get how tough it is. And I get how significant it is to make that choice and those changes. So I know what it takes, honey. And I know you got that in you. It just takes the time, the timing.
I'm not used to this.
Yeah, I know.
I
I know. I know. It's when the time is right. When the time is right. Okay. You just, but I know you got this. I know you got this. It's when the time is right, it'll happen, honey, for you. And someday you will look back and you will be like, you'll be writing another third or fourth book on the subject. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be able to talk to other women about these ordeals that you've gone through and be able to show them that, that you've had the strength to go on and move forward from it. You will. Absolutely, you will. I know you will. And I know how hard it is.
It's very hard, especially the first time that you're dealing with something.
Mhm.
Like the first
Absolutely.
time it actually happens to you.
This is something that I will be dealing with every single day.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
it's something I was born into.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have a
every single time
choice.
I think that I've got it covered.
Mhm.
Something else happens. I mean, I just found out at 42 years old that my name was something else that I was,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I thought I'd be okay with that, but it hits me hard all the time.
Of course. Of course. Because it affects your identity. You question who you are. You question your identity. You question so
Yeah.
many things about yourself. It's not easy, honey. You're not in an easy position right now. It's
No,
not.
you're not.
No, but you have the strength within you. You will find that strength when it's needed. You
Oh,
will.
no, and I know I'm an incredibly strong person,
Mhm.
but I'm not used to this weakness that's constantly thrown at me. There's one thing after the other
Mhm.
that's constantly thrown at me, and I'm not used to that. I'm totally not used to that.
Of course.
And what I told you guys that it happened on vacation, which you warned me was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't expect it to be. I thought it was going to be a political argument, and it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
No.
Politics just kind of was the spitfire that started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, President Trump.
Yeah.
It's
I wish it had been a political argument. But
Yeah.
when your father tells you that you ruined everything,
yeah.
Yeah.
And words
you never
hurt.
expected something like that. That just blew my mind.
And words hurt. And people can say they don't, but words hurt. Because words turn into feelings and
Words are
emotions.
worse than physical. You can heal from a black eye. You can heal from a broken bone, but you never heal from words.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
It takes a lot to heal from words.
That's exactly right, honey. But now what the thing is, now you need to tell yourself the right words and put the right words and tell yourself the right words in your head, and keep feeding those right words to yourself.
Well, I actually have something that I wrote down and I put it on my bathroom mirror, and it says, if you carry one thing with you today, let it be this. You are brave, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are smart, you are loved, and you have not ruined anything.
That's right.
That's right.
Good for you.
I like that.
Good for you. That is
That is
incredible. Good for you. I'm really proud of you for doing that. That's really awesome.
That's a beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
awesome. That's right. And that's the words that you want to help, that you want to say to yourself. Those are the right words. That's the right words that need to be told to you.
Yes.
And someday those words that other people tell you are not going to matter, because those words are going to be ingrained in you. And that's what the best thing that you're doing.
And I'm like, I have people that believe in me, but when it's, the father that raised me and that I know loves me, but to have him say something like that just cut me so deep.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's going to take a lot for me to.
Of course,
get over
honey.
that.
Oh yeah. That's not something that happens overnight. That's definitely
It
not
takes
something
a
that
lot
happens
of time.
overnight.
A lot.
I
Yeah,
understand.
and I didn't even tell you guys. I mean, I ended up washing my hands of my family, and I haven't spoke to them since then.
I don't blame you one bit. I did the same with my mother, who was extremely abusive with words and physical and you name it. And that's been 3 years now.
Yep.
And I had to do the same, and because words hurt. And with her, it wasn't just the words. It with her, it was the physical abuse too, and mental abuse and manipulative stuff, and you name it. And I had to do the same thing. And that's when you know that when you take those bad things out of your life, that's when you fill it up with the good things in your life.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's what you do. You
And
keep
that's not, but that's not, I mean, I was raised so loving and everything, but I know that I have to put myself first to just process everything
yes.
that I've been going through.
Yes.
And I had to wash my hands for now, but I mean, my parents aren't young,
Yeah.
but if I don't do this now and process everything that's happened to me, I'm not going to be able to be
Mhm.
okay with myself. I'm not going to be able to heal.
Yes.
I asked them to read books about adoption. I've asked them to do, and they're just not willing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is,
But
I
it's on
can't
them.
make anyone do anything.
It's on them, honey. It's on them. They obviously have
Exactly.
things that they're guilty of and they're hiding, and things they don't want to be made, known. They don't realize that it affects you. It affects you.
90 seconds.
Wow.
Well, but
Sorry.
you did the right thing. It's important that you take the time for yourself, and when and if you're ready, you make the decision. If the decision is to still continue to keep them out of your life, then for your own benefit, you set that boundary and you do it. And if the decision is to add them to your life with boundaries, then you do it. But that decision is all yours when the time is right.
All right. Well, time is up for today. Sorry,
60
Kendra. We gotta go.
seconds.
We
Thank you
got
for
60
calling, honey.
seconds left. Thank you so much for calling in, honey. But
Thank
don't
you,
forget, tomorrow night
everybody.
we have Kaden and Alyssa, and thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in.
We really
And
appreciate
we
it.
will hear from you and see you tomorrow.
Thank you guys
Thanks
so
for
much.
tuning in to Awakening the Unknown with Susan Swanbeck and Michelle Sullivan
Peace
here
out.
on the ATU Network. For more information on upcoming shows and appearances, be sure to follow us on Facebook and on the web at awakeningtheunknown.wixsite.com.
Yeah, buddy.
Voiceover work
Another
done by
caller
Cody
coming.
Gray Thespian.